Ain't nothing better than watching you smile. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ain't nothing better than watching you laugh out loud, my baby. Ain't nothing better than watching you be you. Ain't nothing better than right now. In your eyes lie the secrets I don't wanna miss. Put your hand in my hand and make a fist. Grab my shirt, curl your lip as if you know. Staring back in my eyes saying please don't go. I don't know what I know, what I know, what I know what it is that you really, really want or you need. I hate every moment away from you. I see you sleeping in my dreams. I know you're in your mother's arms. I know that you're safe from harm. You know I'm coming home real soon, and I'm bringing all my love for you. Ain't nothing better than watching you smile. Whoa, whoa.
Hi everybody, it's Patty. I'm back with 2 new projects actually, and these projects actually are to try out for SAW Crafters design team. I have bought from SAW several times, many times. I love her chipboard, her flowers, her I just went blank actually. Her chipboard, her flowers, and her screens. Her screens are really cool. And what's amazing about her is, honestly, you order it today, she like has it like there tomorrow. Honestly, it is crazy how fast she gets things to you. Her prices are great. She makes, the chipboard is really cool items actually. I have something in here of hers that I'll show you when I get to it. Anyway, let me get started on the book. It's a fabric lace book. The only thing in this book that's paper are the tags. The book is 4 by 6 by 4 canvas pieces that I cut out, and I sewed them, I sandwiched them, a piece of felt, like a hard piece of felt like this here. Let's see if I can get this out. This here in between them to give it some substance. I hand sewed them together. Haven't really tried out the sewing machine yet, so I just figured it'd be easier to do that, but I'll get there. Anyway, all the laces on this book are vintage, and some are from Annie from Miss Garden Grove. I had ordered a very large order from her last year, and she has the most gorgeous fabrics, trims and laces, and oh my gosh. So a lot of them are in here as well. So the front cover, I just put, this is some vintage lace from my from my antique store finds. Down here in Florida is like the mecca for antique stores. I'm telling you, it is crazy. I know the South has a lot of them, but honestly, this is just crazy where I am right now. And honestly, I go out at least once a week, and I'm going to start to do some hauls on them because honestly, I have to start sharing these finds. This is another gorgeous piece that I found. This here is a artifact piece, which is a spoon, and then I just took some chain and put it through. I have a flower trim here. This is a larger flower trim, which is so beautiful, that I just took and I sandwiched over the back. I just folded it in half there. I took another piece of lace and just draped it over the side there. I'm going to open to the first page, and I want to show you the binding on this. It's just lace. It's a, I think about a 1.5 inch piece of lace that joins each page. I think it was Cynthia Luhu a while back. I had seen her do it on paper with some lace, and it seems to be very sturdy actually, and this book is pretty heavy, so I like that binding system. Okay, so page 2 I took some burlap and I put that right over the canvas, and I frayed the edges. I just pulled out the strings, layered over 2 doilies. This one under here is from a tablecloth. Actually, I cut apart. Applique here, and a canvas bag that I just put some trim on. That's not vintage. That's just like Michael's or something. And then I made just 2 paper tags in here. Nothing, you know, just a couple of little butterflies, little flower. And this paper line is what I use on both projects, actually, and it is Webster's Pages in Love. Webster's Pages in Love. Beautiful, beautiful paper. Okay, my finger is cut, so excuse my hands. I'm all a mess. My fingernail cut all the way up here in half. I'm a mess. Okay, page 2. I took a vintage piece of lace, just made a pocket across. I trimmed it. This is the Tim Holtz trim on here, and this is a part of a wedding gown that I cut up. This was some old trim here that I cut. This was all flowers. I just cut it into pieces. This was a piece of muslin that I sewed, gathered, stamped, and then sewed and gathered. And then I had put some, I think some braided type of trim. I forget what this is called. Around the edge there. And I made just 3 small tags. And this is the Martha Stewart. No, that's not the Martha Stewart punch. I can't think of the punch this is. It's the white punches. And I made 3 tags. Some butterfly stamps on that. Those are Inka-Dinka-Doos. I just tuck those back in there. And I trimmed this gorgeous lace. I think this is Annie's lace here. And I just draped it all the way around. Okay. Page 3. Got a little grungier. I used burlap and some beautiful vintage lace on top here, all the way around. And then I just made 2 pockets. These are stamps. And then just 3 little tags here, and pictures, journaling. And the pocket I just trimmed with some lace here. This is the thing I got, I want to say Michael's, and then a metal embellishment for my stash. Page 3. This here is 3 little tags. I took a piece of fabric that I had. I just made a corner pocket. Again, some of the wedding trim. I took some trim along the edge here. Beautiful. And then one of the appliques across the back there. A flower applique on the corner with a spray. And a Tim Holtz flower that I just put a little gesso on there just to whiten it up a little bit. Page 3. Okay, this again, a couple of tags. I stamped Believe, Love, and this is vintage crocheted. It's so beautiful. It has like a shimmer in it, and there's a little bit of a stretch. It's really beautiful. And the same with this one under here. I'm like down to nothing on these, so these are all my scraps. And I really have gotten into using all my paper, my laces, everything. Somebody, quite a few of you have mentioned sometimes during your vids that, you know, just have fun and use it and don't hoard it. And one day I just went for it, and I haven't looked back, and I'm very thankful for that because I'm having fun. This is from the paper line. It's a fabric tag. backed with like chipboard. This is a Recollections flower over a fabric trim flower, Tim Holtz clip. Okay, page 3, again, 3 little tags. And this page here, this is one of Saw's chipboards. This is a little bicycle. It's so cute, it's perfect, it's just adorable. And I like that it has like a little bit of a, I don't know, I can't explain the like a little cartoony type. It's really, really cute. It really, really is cute. I love it. A doily from a tablecloth that I cut. Homemade flower from some beautiful fabric I had. Just a button. A piece of burlap across the bottom. Seam binding with some bling. Again, beautiful lace across the edge there. I have, yeah, that's all on that page. Okay. Next page. I hope I'm in frame because I can't see the camera. 3 tags. I just put some rosebuds up on top. The flowers are, these are Prima. This is for my stash. And the other little rose flowers here I Am Roses. Okay, this one I have the lace around the edge, of course, and then I put cheesecloth underneath the whole page. I made a pocket. I took a piece of lace, it's about 3.5 inches, folded it up, made a pocket, and I trimmed it with some lace. This isn't vintage. Piece of burlap that I just kind of cut and pulled apart, painted and gessoed and distressed these letters. More of the flower trim, a little chipboard bird, Tim Holtz pen with a little stamp, love. Okay, this page here, this whole piece of lace here is so beautiful. It's the entire length of the page, this whole thing. I cover the whole piece of canvas with that. Really pretty. I trimmed it here, in this trim here, which I got in Joann's. Homemade flower. Again, this is the gathered muslin, stamped. Just gathered it around, put a rose. These are some petals I had, a gessoed trim. Button in my stash, and then I stuck some tulle under this whole flower and everything over here. There's a little tulle under here. You could stick something in there as well. And then these here are just pieces of canvas, little eyelets. I ran some twine through, jute twine. I gessoed it a little and put the word hope and believe love tag. Okay, the page is so it's getting thick. I have some eyelet trim around the edge here, really beautiful, really pretty. This piece of lace on the back here, it's like a dusty rose kind of color, really pretty. Again with that gathered muslin, a little spray, Tim Holtz. Metal. Lord, it's, you know, if you guys know what time it is right now, you'd laugh at me. My other camera broke, and I did the video twice, and both times it said it recorded. I put it in the computer, and it did not. So this is number 3. It's like 2 in the morning. It's crazy. Book plate cover. There's the word. Audace ticket. Safety pin, Tim Holtz safety pin. I just tied some muslin to it. That's pretty much it. I kept that page kind of simple. But I really like it, actually. Okay, and last but not least, I gathered this whole piece of trim here. I hope this is in frame because if it's not, I'm going to be upset. Really beautiful piece there. This is, I think, a Melissa Francis frame, Prima flower, my washi tape up there, washi tape there, washi tape there. A beautiful Victorian girl I had in my stash. And that's it for that page. And last but not least, back cover, piece of burlap. This trim I found in Walmart, believe it or not. I really love it. This here I think came also from Annie. This is beautiful. The wedding dress applique that I took apart. 2 more tags. This piece of muslin tied through and a little flower center there. And these are Heidi Swapp butterflies that you can just color, and I love these. I have to get more of them. They're so beautiful. They're I don't know, it's like a felty material, and you can spray them and glitter them, and the more you do, the prettier they get. I didn't do that much because I wanted them to be kept light, but I just touched them a little bit and I had fun doing it. So that's that. And then I took the binding, which I had told you the seam, the binding on the book is, if you see, it's the lace, like that. That's a letter from before. It's driving me crazy. It keeps sticking on everything. Okay, which holds really well. And then I took a piece of, it's about 2 inches. I draped it across on both sides, and then I just put a embellished a fabric flower on it. So that is my fabric book. I hope you like it. I absolutely love it. Wish me luck. Anyway, it was fun sharing that one with you. And my next, let's see, put that there, is a, I hope you can see this like this, stack of books. I really don't know how I'm supposed to film this. I hope that's okay like that. And what I did with this was, the books I bought, because they were on sale at Michael's, and they were like dirt cheap, and with the coupon it was hard to resist. And I've seen people making beautiful stacks of books for quite some time, so I really said, let me give it a try. Okay. Again, I used the Webster's Pages in Love collection. I hope you can see that. And I just sewed all the books in and out. Then I applied the paper to the front, the backs, and the sides. Well, the binding side. And then I sprayed them with a couple of, actually, no, then I distressed the edges, and I just roughed them up with my Prima distressing tool. And then I used my distressing inks, my vintage photo, my antique linen. Then I spritzed them with, let's see, the Lindsay Stamp Gang Clam Bake Beige. Let's see, this one here is Beiju Boogie Gold, and a bit of bubble. A bit of bubble is a bit of bubble. Anyway, so I just kind of just darkened it just so it looked like it's been touched and whatnot. And then I just add some textured paste up here. I think it's the only one that you can actually still see. Everything else got covered. Then I just stacked the books. I added actually this trim first on this one here. First the edges. I added this one on the binding, which I love. Oh my god, it's just so pretty. And then this one here. This is vintage, this is not. Then I stack them, and then I put this trim in between this one here, this one in between there. This is just like a very light, dusty pink trim, and this here I got in Joann's. Okay, after that, then I just started, oh, actually, let me show you the other side. Okay, so this is this side. I'm all over the board. I'm sorry. Let me go to the top here. I took the Tim Holtz cards and I folded them in half to write the word love. Then I made a little bouquet of a beautiful vintage hanky, and I wrapped it in some flowered trim. I added a Tim Holtz pin with a metal embellishment on top. I thought that was so gorgeous. Okay. Then around the sides, I had crackled them. I didn't like the way they came out. So I took the lace, 3 different laces, and I wrapped them all the way around. I also cut these open to make them drawers, but right now this is coming off. The E6000 is not dry yet, and I touched it too soon. Unfortunately with these, I forgot when I was doing this that these had to open. So these no longer will open, but they're just for show. This one will open. The way I got inspired to make a box, although they were sitting on my shelf, my daughter went through love letters the other day, and she had this old box, and I just remember having a beautiful box with letters and memories and whatnot, and I said, let me make her one, and it turned into me making something for me, and I'll get to hers though. I really will. She needs something that she could open, and just has to be deep. This is not nearly big enough, but this does open here, and I adhered these with E6000. I mean, these are very strong here. And I just used a little hot glue to get them started. I put some metal corners here and gessoed them on all 6 corners here. I thought they came out really nice. Okay, and then I'll start, after I already told you about that, I'll start down here, and all the flowers are I Am Roses, Wild Orchid Crafts, and Pentalou and Prima. I have a little bit of everything in here. So it's a Pentalou, I Am Roses. This one here is Wild Orchid Craft. I gessoed them a little bit. Let's come around this side. And a little poppy there, a little cheesecloth I distressed, pretty rose there, another poppy, another color. This is a Prima. This here is like a little die cut that looks like a letter that I just kind of bent up and distressed the edges a little bit. A little rose in there, a little bouquet of flowers. This is the Tim Holtz Fragment doll here. This is the Tim Holtz pocket watch, which I took chain and I wove it around the back, wove it through, and brought it up and around the whole boxes. I put a Wish Audace ticket in it, and the Tim Holtz Wishbones, they come in the little bottle. I don't have them handy. It's a small little bottle with a cork, and there's about, I don't know, 10 in there or something like that. They're really, really cute, if you can see that. More flowers. This here is a doily. Oops, I'm not in frame, sorry. Doily in the corner there, kind of just draped over. Over here, there's more cheesecloth under these flowers up here. I brought the chain up and around. Tim Holtz charm there. More of the die cut letters, old letters. More flowers that I distressed. These are distressed. I inked. I'm sorry. These are gessoed. This is over a fabric trim. Again, I brought the chain around, down around the side, up and through there. This is a Recollections trim. It has a beautiful bling trim in it that I just have hanging. And that is the box. I really love the way it came out. I will include pictures because I don't know if this is filming the way it really should be. I should have it flat, and unfortunately I'm not really sure what it's doing, so can't see the top of my camera. Birthday's coming up, getting a new camera, so hopefully that's going to change things for me. I hope my lighting is better. I'm working really hard at this. This is the hardest part for me, the videos, honestly, because it is, it's such a chore for me. I'm getting there, and I hope everybody be patient with me. Anyway, thanks for watching, and wish me luck. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.